my eyes, I've been staring at the ceiling for a while. Now my heart's got this feeling. My eyes, there must be more for seeing. And I know that everybody's dreaming. They grow like titans, or it seems. And I know, I must be planted for a reason. And if you could be my open skies, and I could be a wildflower. Yeah, I could be a wildflower.
Rani, from the moment we met, you've shown me a whole new way of looking at the world. You've pushed me to better myself, whether it's my career, my health, or just how I show up for the people that I love. I've learned so much from you, and I'll continue to learn from you every day we're together. You make me want to be the best version of myself. One of my favorite memories, hands down, is when I proposed to you on 4 Mile Beach at sunset. I finally worked up the courage to ask you to spend forever with me. But just minutes later, there we were, standing in complete darkness, wondering if we were about to get taken by crocodiles. We've no clue how to get back to our hotel, but in that crazy moment, I knew it was perfect because it was with you. We've already conquered so much together. We nailed buying our first house. We planned this destination wedding like pros, and by we, I mean you. And now, when we're home, we'll be tackling the challenge of picking the perfect puppy to join our little family. Every time we face something new, I see how much stronger we are as a team. What makes our relationship work is simple. We balance each other out. You're perfect. You're the perfect amount of serious, and I'm the perfect amount of sarcastic. I think that's the secret. We're exactly what the other person needs. Our little quirks and rituals make everything feel even more ours. Like how you're always asleep by 10 p.m. and I'm up all night gaming. Or how no matter what happens, we always end the day together, even if I'm keeping you up later than you'd like. The future excites me because we have so many things ahead. I can't wait for the day we start our little family. I know we'll make amazing parents because in you, I've found someone who will love, protect, and guide our kids with the same care and heart that you've shown me. So Rani, with all my heart, I promise to continue growing with you, laughing with you, and building this life with you. I will love you through the highs, the lows, and everything in between. And I'll always be by your side, ready for whatever adventure comes next.
Brandon, I know love at first sight sounds cliche, but with you the first night we met, it genuinely felt that way. I was drawn to you right away, like something just clicked. Before I knew it, you were the only person I wanted to talk to. You took over my thoughts, my focus, my weekends, and now my whole life, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. You've always made me feel like the safest, happiest version of myself. You're my best friend, my biggest supporter, the guy who thinks every dinner I make is the best meal he's ever had, who makes me laugh when I'm trying to be annoyed, and who somehow turns every single night into a fun sleepover. For at least the first half of our relationship, we lived an hour apart. Plenty of driving, missing each other, and living for the weekends. It wasn't always easy, but it made the everyday moments feel that much more special. These days, waking up next to each other and arguing over who's making the coffee somehow feels like the best part of my day. I love the life we've built together, our own little language, our running jokes, our totally opposite stress levels. You're calm, sometimes too calm, and I worry enough for the both of us. But that balance somehow works. You keep me grounded and I keep us on top of things. usually. I promise to always encourage you to grow into the person you want to be and to face whatever comes our way as a team. I promise to always be in your corner, to keep laughing at your jokes, and to cheer loudly as I become a proud Bunnies fan by marriage, even if I don't understand a thing about football. I can't wait to keep building this life with you, to start a family, create our own traditions, and grow old together. I'm also looking forward to the day after the wedding when I don't have to hear we should have just eloped anymore. Brandon, I love you, I choose you, I trust you, and I'm so lucky that I get to do life with you from here on out.
Vows to each other and have shown consent by giving the rings. Now, because you have chosen one another, to honor each other with precious gift of your ring and pledge, to love each other for all the days of your lives. It gives me great joy to pronounce you husband and wife. Brandon, you may now kiss your bride.
Sometimes I wonder how it came to be. I just had one life and you gave it to me. Oh, I give my own just to make sure you're safe. There's not one single piece that I won't give away. You're in my heart, you're in my bones, you're part of me. Just keep it cold. Don't ask me why, 'cause I don't know. You're part of me. It's chemical. It's chemical. It's chemical.
Hello. I do have some nice things to say today, but just before I start, I want everyone to know once Rani bit me on the head so hard it drew blood. In an argument over the TV remote. I've found it tricky to find the right words for this speech, not because I don't have enough to say, but because for me, a sister is a very unique relationship. For me, a sister has been different things at different points in my life. Rani has been a great sister, but she's also been a best friend. She's been a first aid nurse. She's been a teammate in childhood games. She's been a partner in crime. She's been a role model. She's been a counsellor. She's been a teacher. She's been a fashion advisor. She's been a victim of my many cons. She's been a few good stints at being an enemy. Rani has been all these things and many more to me, but there's a few things that never change. She will always be there for me when I need it, and she will help me whenever I need it. Rani is one of the most loyal, honest, and caring people I know. A person as special as her really deserves to be with someone who matches them and makes them happy. And I'm very glad she's found that person with Brandon. Everyone, including Mum and Dad, are very proud of you. Congratulations to you both. I'm very happy for you and I look forward to all the years to come with both of you. That's all.
Oh shit. All right, good evening, everyone. For those that don't know me, my name's Ryan, and I have the absolute honor of standing up here tonight as Brandon's best man. Now, I just want to say that I'm going to keep this short and sweet today, just like Brandon's sex life. Good luck, Rani. I just want to also start off by saying, how great does Rani look in that dress? Over the years, I've seen Brandon go through a lot. From not being able to make the A's in the soccer team to going through his toothless stage in his 20s. Yeah, I've got photos. Don't worry about that. Oh, shit. Standing up here about to marry someone who truly makes him happy. Rani, you've got a heart of gold, the patience of a saint, and an eye for a man with two fabulous fake teeth. Together, you're a perfect match, like peanut butter and jelly, or perhaps like a perfect smile and a set, slightly of fake teeth. But now, in all seriousness, I just want to thank all of you for coming tonight to celebrate these two amazing people. I know how much they appreciate all their favourite people being here in this amazing place to watch them tie the knot. You know, when Brandon first told me he was getting married to Rani, I couldn't help but to think to myself that there isn't anyone else that deserves it more than these two. After all the hurdles they have jumped through together, they still come out the other side stronger and more united. And don't get me started about all the accomplishments these two have gone through together. I couldn't be prouder. Brandon, you are going to be the best husband, support person, and best friend to Rani. And cannot wait to see what the future has in store for you both. You guys are amazing together, and I'm so lucky I get to be a part of this wonderful step you guys are taking together. So let's raise a glass to the happy couple. May your life together be filled with love and laughter, and may the only ups and downs in your life together come from the bedroom. To Brandon and Rani.
Thank you, Ryan. What a lovely speech. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, please welcome the maid of honor, Taylor.
Okay. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Taylor, and I've had the privilege of being Rani's best friend for the past 17 years. Now, if you know anything about our friendship, you'll know we've always been a bit of a package deal. Wherever Rani went, I wasn't far behind, and vice versa. Whether it was birthdays, parties, baby showers, or family Christmases, we did it all together. Honestly, if you saw one of us without the other, people assumed something was seriously wrong. Like most great friendships, ours had an interesting start. We actually didn't like each other at first. Rani was part of the nerdy group, which my group really didn't interact with, but we were brought together by a mutual friend who had planned a cinema night at Westfield Tuggerah. I'd say we were pretty lucky both of our parents said yes, especially since it was on a school night. At the time, Rani lived in Tascott, and it was too late for her to travel home after the movies, so we arranged for her to stay at my house. We both probably expected it to be a little awkward as we barely knew each other, but from that night on, something just clicked, and we became an iconic duo. Rani and I have truly grown up together, from awkward teenagers figuring life out to two women chasing careers and celebrating each other's milestones. We've shared every kind of moment, the ones that make you laugh until you cry, and the ones that just make you cry. From deep conversations to being with each other and scrolling on our phones for 6 hours not saying a word. Questionable outfits and hairstyles, and of course those classic never drinking again mornings. We've always had each other's backs. Rani has been my person, loyal, kind, and yes, a little sensitive, but that's exactly what makes her so easy to love. And then along came Brandon, the only person I know who can tease Rani to the edge of tears and then have her laughing 2 seconds later. I honestly don't know how you do it, but it works. You show up for her, support her, and love her in exactly the way that she needs. And I love that I not only get to call you Rani's husband, but one of my closest friends too. What I admire most is how you both trusted the timing of your love. You have built something real, strong, and completely yours. I'm so proud to stand beside you both today. You deserve all the happiness this world has to offer, and I truly believe you found it in each other. Now let's raise a glass. It's the perfect pair to Rani and Brandon. And I didn't bring my glass, so.
Thank you, Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, please put your hands together for Maureen.
Finding your soulmate is a precious gift, and I'm so truly happy that Rani and Brandon found each other. My soulmate, Randy, is the father of our beautiful bride, Rani, and equally beautiful sons, Jai and Lee. Today, I wish to honour Randy as he watches over us, smiling and celebrating with the rest of the family. Of all Randy's life accomplishments, his children by far were his greatest. Unconditional love simply poured out of him whenever he spoke of them or with them. But he simply didn't profess his love, he actioned his love. I believe Randy's deepest wish was for his children to move through life as well-balanced, kind individuals. He created and nurtured within them a sense of self-respect, respect for others, and to always search for what makes them happy. Randy and I could not be prouder of the extraordinary people you three are. But returning my focus to you, Rani, witnessing the purity and the depth of your father-daughter bond and developing our own bond has been the biggest privilege of my life and brought such meaning to my life. Your essence was always clear to me. Sensitivity, empathy, integrity, and kindness. Your heart overflows with affection and compassion. You are a deep thinker who analyzes and reflects on all angles of something to help you formulate your position. And even though we've joked that you can be indecisive, I've come to realize that your approach simply ensures that once you have decided on something, you're all in. So Brandon, you take that one. Your instinctive desire to make people happy, feel listened to, and feel better about themselves weaves so magically through your family, your friendships, and your career path. 7 years ago, Rani and Brandon's friendship grew into something much deeper. Since then, how you have nourished, treasured, and supported each other has been so beautiful to witness. Seeing how you loved, negotiated, compromised, and worked as a team. Brandon, as many of you know, is a die-hard Rabbitohs fan. He has this in common with my mother, and so I knew I would always have a soft spot for him. But more importantly, I truly cherish the love, the laughter, and the support that you provide in Rani's life. I love you both so very much. So today and every day, these are my hopes and wishes for you both. Allow each other to be your full selves. Support each other's individual growth, which no doubt will enrich your partnership. May your head and your heart be in agreement about what really matters. May you be each other's reason to smile every day. May you have a partnership of equality, generosity, gentleness, calm, and dedication. And so I now ask everyone to please raise your glasses in a toast. Here's to the past for all that you've learned. Here's to the present for all that you share. And here's to the future for all that you've got to look forward to. to Rani and Brandon.
Thank you, Maureen. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the father of the groom, John.
Nisa Bulla, everyone. First of all, I'd just like to warn you that I'm more than likely going to tear up at some stage during this speech. More than likely? No, absolutely I will. I'm going to break tradition to begin with because I'm totally blown away by the turnout here today. For 67 people to come here from abroad to share this day with Brandon and Rani is just totally amazing. For you all to have gone to the expense, the effort, the sacrifices made to be here today is a great testament to the love, the respect, and the commitment you have to this amazing couple. And for this, I ask you all to charge your glasses and toast to every one of you. Now for the traditional part. I am extremely honoured and privileged to be given this opportunity to speak on this momentous occasion. I'd like to thank all those who spoke before me. Beautiful words from each and every one of you. We welcomed Brandon into this world on July 31, 1994. And from that day forward, I've had the extreme pleasure of having a ringside seat to watch him progress into the great person he is today. Throughout his younger years, I was lucky enough to coach him in soccer for the Camden Rovers. And by the way, Ryan, we did win the comp undefeated. I don't know about you blokes. Brandon never expected and was never given any special treatment. He was just always a great team player. At the age of 16, Brandon wanted some independence, and so I got him a job at Wyong League Club, where I was a manager at the time, and he became the youngest staff member ever employed there at the time. Because of his great personality and work ethic, he quickly became a much loved and respected employee, so much so that he's back working there again now after a brief sojourn to see if the grass was actually greener on the other side. I'm sure he will now follow in my footsteps into becoming a great leader of his own team. And now to the other special person today, Rani. At the time that you two came together, Brandon was in a type of limbo stage of his life. But then he came together with you, and I immediately noticed a new spring in his step. I can see from a distance that you, Rani, and you, Brandon, are made for each other, and I wish you the very best for a long and prosperous marriage together. To you, Rani, I offer you the most sincere welcome to the Kelly family, and I could not be more proud of anyone to share my family name with than you. And now I'd like you all to charge your glasses and raise a toast to the beautiful couple and to eternal love and happiness. To Rani and Brandon.
Thank you, John. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our bride and groom, Rani and Brandon.
Hey everyone, I've waited 7 years to say this. This is my wife, very nice. We just want to take a quick moment to say massive thank you to all of you for being here with us in Fiji. We know it's no small thing to travel all this way, flights, time off work, passports, packing. So thank you for making the journey. It honestly means so much to have you here. We want to give a special thanks to our families and everyone who's supported us, especially those who helped out financially to make the day possible. Your generosity and love mean the world to us. We'd also like to acknowledge the loved ones that couldn't be here today. They're always in our hearts and they're always with us in spirit. We feel so lucky to be surrounded by such amazing people. You've made this experience even more special and we'll never forget it. So from the bottom of our hearts, Vinaka, thank you. And now let's celebrate. Thank you.
Wait. That looked fixed to me.